Alright guys, well, I try to give it a few minutes to upload here. Does not seem to want to, so I might have an easier time just uploading it to YouTube at this point. I'll see about that later tonight. Assuming we don't have any crazy drop frames from it going on in the background, we should be alright to move forward here with Call of Cthulhu, at least for a solid hour here. So let us get to some of that and enjoy Call of Cthulhu for the very first time. Make just a quick couple announcements about it. We will be set. Alrighty. Make a quick couple of announcements. Elephant Madness. And we'll be set here. Just a quick moment. We'll figure it out. Alright, we are good. I think everything on our side here, it's looking just about fine. So, let's get started and launch it on up. Alrighty, for the very first time here tonight, having taken care of many other things this evening, video reel editing and the new Hunt Dragon Company concept, all of those type of things done for now, including reading Congo and a Lovecraft poem. We are on to Call of Cthulhu for the first time, and let us begin. Launching on up, have a great time. Going to be fantastic. Thanks to the mini raid, a couple of chatters from earlier tonight. Let's begin for the next. If we get even one chatter in the next hour here, we'll be looking good. So let's get started. Voice mod is available for you guys at any time. You can use that anywhere, at any point, at any set moment that you would like. But for now, let's go into it naturally. Call of the Cthulhu for the very first time. And here it is. Enabled permissions. Firewall real quick. Oh. Allow access. Hopefully. What is going on here? Doesn't want to go in full screen for some reason, so we'll take care of that. Call of Cthulhu. Okay then. Headphones will be going in. Hopefully fine. Old loading progress thing there. Alright, enter madness. There we go. Brightness. Nice and bright. Alright, that is me. And we are ready. Everything on Epic. Subtitles on. Crosshair off. New game. Boston, 1924. Chapter 1, Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Alrighty then. Let's check it out. Enter Madness. Got the weird monitor bug again. Actually see my desktop icons. But nothing for you guys to worry about. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Oh boy. Ooh, look at all that. Juicy stuff here tonight. Shark. Baby shark. Oh boy. We shall see about this. Yes, we shall. Seems a bit better. Cthulu's cave here. A lot of fish guts. I think it is pretty close to Outlast, just a bit less madness, but still its own type of madness. We'll see. Sensitivity is much better. The default one was so intense. Counter darkness. Light up some items. Hurricane lamp. Bolt cutters. Great. That's what we need. We probably should not get in the water right away. I'm thinking that might be smart not to. Is the game loud enough for you guys? Just let me know if you ever want it adjusted. Try to keep it well balanced. Alright, let's cut some bolts. Cthulu speaks to us. Welcome back, Alexith. Good to see you, champion. Your first time rejoining us since you became a champion. Lovely to see you. Celebrating that back in end of last month. How you been, Lex? Good to see you. Took care of quite a few things on stream today. We are finally getting to our first real game of the day.
What a putrid offering.
Call of Cthulhu for the first time. Is the sound loud enough for you, Lex? For the game, you hear the music, you hear Cthulhu talking to us. Oh boy. Good to see you, Lex. Champion.
You have been chosen.
Alright, Mr. Cthulhu. We will see. Seems okay, thank you very much. Let me know if any adjustments. We'll see how it goes when it gets a little louder, too.
Behold,
There's the cultists.
everything has already been written.
Oh boy.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Nightmare awaken.
I hate whiskey.
The 50s. Hates whiskey, but drinks quite a lot of it. Alright, here's the investigation agency in Boston. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine for the moment. Get some occult, some inhabitants, some clues. There's a lighter, my old lighter that I engraved in the memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Oh, here's the skills. You get a whole skill tree. So these are the basic stats, I guess you... That'd be interesting if they do other in the series with like different characters, they would have different base stats, but professional in strength, investigation, amateur, and the rest. Or novice. Interesting. Sanity. Mental trauma. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, Americans units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. Lexith with his yellow dragon, lovely to see you there, since we've discovered a new feature of stream avatars last night. Give you a hug. Forced to hold their positions for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Sanity currently stable. Confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind, you conduct your investigations by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perceptions of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Until we go insane, that's all we have so far. Alright, the case. Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Okay then. So, we got the basic stuff here. Dark Water, Chapter 1. Looks good to me. Have a drink or don't drink. I think you've had enough for now. That is whiskey, not water. He literally just woke up, so...
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay. Some skills. We'll get to you in a minute.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case. When you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
So we got 6 character points. We get to tailor this stuff a little more. Physical power. Should probably get some of the lower ones too, but eloquence might be a good one. It's hard to get it all the way up there, so just spin there we go. Eloquence. Yeah, it's how many you have before next level, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I could do medicine. That'll work. Great. Validate. Might as well.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
Consult diary.
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Alrighty. Strange picture. painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death. Was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the Cinder. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. Okay. Sounds good. There was other stuff here I didn't get the chance to look at. I guess nothing too important though. There's the map. Pretty good graphics. Similar to Dishonored in a way. Alright, let's take a look.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Hawkins file.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon. Okay. Okay, then. A press cutting. Listen, some sketches. Alright. Take a quick look. Nothing to see. Shanty marriage on Darkwater. Can't read the rest of that. They said yes, is all I could see.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
So we've got the aggressive choice, regular dialogue, investigation, professionalism, or unlocked answer. I guess we'll start with that.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You can replay it, which is nice.
The meaning, I think your daughter is...
That's what I believe. And yet a short while, the painting is linked...
Alright, where did she live?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
You must tell me.
No, she
Saw?
my daughter...
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions...
That's right.
And you think your...
That is what... Go to Dark...
Don't know why that one doesn't green out, but it seems like that's it.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Hey, got some medicine progression just from picking up the book. No achievements yet, so it doesn't give you anything for free yet.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader.
I turn up the volume a little bit. If it's too loud, please just let me know.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Archaeology.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Good stuff. Interesting. All right. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Okay, Massachusetts, Boston.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
I hope so too. Get a good grasp on all these skills. Oh, here's some people. Hawkins, Sarah, Simon. Deceased. Accept him. Okay.
Natural sciences. Dark water is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book.
Should we do a poll? Should we drink or not? That's okay.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. That'll happen. Oh, I got some. That's good. Left the painting there. I guess he wasn't.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Alright, looking good for now. Let's go. Straight to Darkwater. The Sarah Hawkins case. Got her first achievement. Looking good. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. On to Darkwater Port. I guess we didn't stay in Boston very long. It's on to the creepy, crazy type of area. So, here we go. That was a pretty interesting intro. I hope you could hear Cthulu's voice well enough. That was interesting. Dragons on the sea, thanks to champion Lexith for bringing his dragon to the ocean as we carry to Darkwater. We're not traveling alone, thanks to him coming to chat a couple times. Oh boy. I think this is going to be pretty good. Just to get an achievement already. It's got the fail a skill test achievement. So there's going to be some skill tests. Okay. Cyanide Studio.
We're almost there.
Aye, Captain. The audio's a little better balanced now. Didn't already have the intro title? I guess not. Well, there it is. I guess they added just the menu. This is the actual introduction. Lovecraft tales soon to come, but the Rain game, Call of Cthulhu, I think this is the best of all Lovecraftian games out. But at least from what I saw, there's definitely a lot of them out there. A lot of inspiration from his world, so Cthulhu is quite the iconic deity. Read our Lovecraft poem earlier this evening, so it's a good
Stay
time
on
to
board.
start. James
There's
Vincent.
guys coming to unload.
Ready?
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
Captain.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
Darkwater.
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Haven't drank yet, so I guess I could hold off on that. Bradley. There's a lot of things to unlock. I feel like you really have to take your time to see everything, because you could skip some things if you don't really thoroughly investigate. Alright, there he goes. Interesting. Huh? It's the lantern. Can't get it though. Stuff. Oh, that's cool. The lighter. There's a really nice animation style. Pretty cool. Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Resisted the demon drink so far. We can probably not have to drink.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan.
Here.
Can't you go any faster?
You see how old this thing is? If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died
Ex-Oblivion.
a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Shysters.
Cops, they can't understand.
Fail a skill test.
Damn stupid
Apparently I
idiots.
failed that because I
Forget
don't
it.
have
Nobody listens
top
to us
medicine
anyway.
yet.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Lighthouse. Pretty cool.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Fish.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shyster.
What could have done so much damage? What could have done so...
Don't put that beast back.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Ask about the warehouse. These sailors get upset over nothing. You're totally out of your depth.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not.
What could have done so...
That's no way.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Could have mentioned the sailors, but there's nothing much beyond the obvious thing. Alright, so there's already secretive things. Reminds me of that, you know, that other story, read Lovecraft, all the town, very similar to this. A lot of secretive stuff to it. Shadow over Innsmouth, yeah. So Innsmouth, now we're in Darkwater.
This isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat
We're
it.
already in trouble.
Impassable.
There's nothing for you here either.
There's nothing to
Beat
sort
it.
out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
Okay then. Let's go to the office or the bar. We'll leave off in the bar for now. Sadly, I will be departing for now, but we'll pick it up tomorrow. Pretty cool. Final cutscene for now. Was that really necessary?
Hey, be careful.
Oh. There she is.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
That guy was looking for trouble. So choose your camp if you don't want the same treatment.
Hey, buddy, I don't want any trouble.
So serve me a drink.
Just to make things clear, only regulars can run up a tab. Others pay.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
That narrows it down enough. Don't need a drink.
That'll be all for now.
Alright, interesting. Automatically saved. We get a checkpoint. You can go to the last checkpoint if something happens, I guess. But yeah, pretty interesting. Reminds me of Alone in the Dark, that scene and all. So, pretty cool. We will leave it off right there for now and pick up very soon. So, a good introduction. I got to go getting some things ready, but we'll pick it up. I am glad I got it, though. It's a good deal. Good sale. And I'm looking forward to more soon. Alright, well, thanks to Lexith coming to say hi. I will see you guys tomorrow. Got to be great. Until next time, guys. Look forward to more great stuff soon. Yep, tomorrow should be good. Good Thursday. We'll get some more time. We took care of a good couple things today with the reel and the little chat concept, all that. We'll get some more good hunt, other stuff tomorrow for sure. Looking forward to it. See you then, guys. Gonna be great. Good night, and have a lovely May 18th, 2022, or what's left of it. Concept, all that. We'll get some more good hunt, other stuff tomorrow for sure. Looking forward to it. See you then, guys. Gonna be great. Good night, and have a lovely May 18th, 2022, or what's left of it. Concept, all that. We'll get some more good hunt, other stuff tomorrow for sure. Looking forward to it. See you then, guys. Gonna be great. Good night, have a lovely May 18th, 2022, or what's left of it. We'll get some more good hunt, other stuff tomorrow for sure. Looking forward to it. See you then, guys. Good night, have a lovely May 18th, 2022, or what's left of it.
Go too far, Duck.
I'm on top of the beast.
Ace with the raid, my dude. Thank you for that raid, Ace. Call of Cthulhu? How was that?